Steve, I was looking for you, man. I want to know why you're always on MxSports' side. Almost sounds like you have a narrative.
Johnny, do you know that MxSports signs his checks?
Why should I listen to you? You sound like you haven't hit puberty yet.
The pubescent kid is right. You better leave before you say something you regret and have to apologize later.
Wow, you sound really serious. And my self-preservation says I better get the fuck out of here. Sorry guys, continue about your show. I was never here.
I bet you made him pee his pants.
Welcome back, subscribers. Hopefully Steve Mathis has a pretty good sense of humor. It's all fun and games, all right? I'm not really trying to piss off a lot of people.
Wrong.
At least. You know, it is what it is. It's on the internet. The narrative has kind of been on my channel that I'm always for the privateers and not for the organization. And I want to come across as that's not entirely my goal. So I realize that you get more bees with honey. And with this whole COVID thing going around, so backing up. The reason why I'm making this video is because a lot of the privateers are upset that there's a limited entry to the Nationals, and some of the more prestigious riders don't have a spot, which is unfortunate. It's sort of being on a first come, first serve basis as far as signing up. And I personally want to take the stance that MxSports and Racer X, the powers that be, are doing the best they can with the situation that is the 2020 motocross, where we're only having 9 rounds, because just now Washougal is out, and now we're going to do another round, basically back-to-back Loretta's. So with that being said, I think Racer X, everybody is doing what they can, and to appease the governors and the whole social distancing, they had a limit to only 76 riders from the original 90. And basically, I've got some of the privateers that are just unhappy about it, and I get where they're coming from, and I do think that there should be some sort of a change just to this one scenario, because 2020 is such a weird animal in itself. And I think if you've qualified for Nationals before and you're trying to sign up, you should get a spot versus somebody that just signed up earlier than you and this is their pro debut, or if it's a Johnny Hopper out there where you're like, oh, this guy's just gonna be back marker in the LCQ. You know, why should he be at Loretta Lynn? I get it. That's why I'm coming forward, and hopefully maybe for the following Nationals, because most people already sign up, so it's probably too late at that point. But the privateers are expressing, hey, I feel I should have gotten a spot, not just Joe Schmo Johnny Hopper. And I get the argument. I think that's honestly the way that MxSports should go about this. But with that being said, I'm kind of retracting my view on this, because at first I was just all up in, hey, the only reason why we're having racing is because you have to have at least 8 rounds for sponsorships to get paid out, and nobody's going to make any money. You know, the powers that be aren't going to make any money if there's no races. So here's once again a scenario. And that's not really the truth of the matter is. The truth of the matter is they're running races, and they have to run at least 8 so that the factories can get paid and the industry can pretty much stay afloat, because what's going on right now is going to trickle for the next 2-3 years. It's going to be devastating to our already sort of diminishing sport, especially when we're talking about funding. So again, MxSports, Racer X, these guys are doing what they can to limit the losses, and they personally are probably taking a financial hit to this as well by not having the 12 rounds, limiting some rounds to only 5,000 spectators, which is unfortunate. So I do give it up to them for at least making this happen where we at least have a place to go race and I have something to talk about and the riders have some place to go to race that they've been training all summer for. But again, I'm going to fall on and maybe ask, hey, some of these riders that have made points before get to be above some of the riders that haven't proven themselves. And I know we live in an era that everyone is created equal and that's how it should be. And I know I sort of preach a little bit of that on my channel when it comes to a privateer versus a factory guy. But in this situation is just rare. I think there should be an asterisk to this rule because we're already limiting the riders to begin with. We should have the best riders out there so that we can have the best racing possible, not fill the gates with a bunch of Johnny Hoppers and then you just have the factory guys, which you know they're going to kick their ass. But let's fill the gates with some of the guys that can run with those other riders. Anyway, short video. I want to know what you guys think about this whole mess. I do like hearing that privateers are expressing their opinions, and I don't want to see any censorship with bad-mouthing because they're showing their love for the sport and what they want to see changed, and ultimately we all have the same goal here. So again, hope you like this video. Gives it a thumbs up, you know, with some gnarly brom, or you know, if you have electric bike, knee, or if you have a little 50 sound. I think 50 sounds just like knee. They're really annoying. I hate being like the gate after a 50 because they're just ring, 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 and I'm just going, man, I can't focus. Oh, what's going on? But just let me know what you guys think. Comments below. I want to talk, converse, debate, argue, yell at somebody, yell at me. Let's get this show started. This is Johnny Hopper. I already said that. Oh my god.
And I want you to ask yourself, what would Johnny do?
He hit that subscribe button like it was Morocco sleep.